Welcome back to another rendition of coolest holes in disc golf, but this one's a little bit different. What I did for this video is I went through all the comments on my last video and I picked out some of the cool holes you guys suggested. Thank you to all who have liked and commented on videos. It means a lot. This is kind of a way for me to say thank you by throwing your ideas into a video. So this is what I need from you guys. Comment down below any other holes that you think I missed and I will try to get you guys into the next one. Make sure you comment where the course is so I know I'm getting the right one. Alright, let's hop into some more coolest holes in disc golf sent by you. Eagles Crossing, hole number 5. I'm not 100% that this is the tunnel shot, but it's either this or hole 6, but we're gonna roll with it. Eagles Crossing, one of the most hyped courses coming in on the year. UDisc ranks it at 7th in the world, only built last year. This place is amazing. If you saw my last coolest holes video, I had hole number 2 in there, but this time we're looking at hole number 5, the tunnel hole. This hole has everything: elevation off the tee, trouble if you get off the fairway, and then to add it all in, you have a tucked basket back in the woods. I love this style of hole, just menacing, looking down the straightaway road that you're trying to follow. Funny how the straightest holes in disc golf can be the toughest. It is so tight down the road, such a cool visual. Good pick, thanks for the suggestion. Apparently I snubbed this one from my first list, so gotta throw it in the next one. Moraine State Park, hole 15, it's pretty sweet, I gotta admit it. One of the criteria that I'm looking for is how does the visual add into the hole. Moraine is pretty hard to beat, especially from the drone footage. Does not seem crazy hard and the green isn't much to talk about, but just standing on the tee looking down the fairway to where you're trying to land is pretty cool. Imagine just standing on top of the hill before your approach shot has to be pretty sweet too. Another good suggestion, sorry I snubbed you in the last one. We all know and love it. It's Waco, hole 18. In my opinion, one of the best finishing holes in disc golf. It should make the final stretch of any tournament pretty interesting. I think from a professional standpoint, this is about as good as it gets for a risk-reward shot. Most amateurs are not making this shot, but the best in the world can take it down when they need to. What I find really interesting is just how a simple little body of water can make for so much trouble. I think this has to be the most intimidating tee shot we have on this new list. It's tough, really tough, and definitely can throw your mojo off if you're not confident stepping up to the tee. I love water holes, just saying. The most beautiful green in disc golf. That's a bold claim, Mr. Tucker. I'm not going to agree with you completely, but I'd say it's top 10. Milo McIver, over yonder in the Oregon, has some really sweet holes. I looked at a few for my first video, but they just didn't make the cut. Here, Milo makes it on the list. Nothing crazy off the tee, just winding through some trees. But wait until you get to the green. The wood chips just make it stand out so much against the background of green. A lot of disc golf greens blend in so much, so it's really hard to tell where you're actually within range, but not here. The wood chips is just a simple addition that makes the hole much better. I can almost guarantee you that if I played this hole, I'm gonna go in that little creek in front of the green. What can I say? I know my game. Okay, this is where I start to get excited. I'm pretty disappointed in myself that I missed this one for the original list. This is such a sweet hole. I mean, it's absolute chaos. We head over to Harmony Bends in Columbia, Missouri. Hole 18 is a ruthless par 5. I mean, it's touchy off the tee, it's placement shots everywhere else, and a lot of water. But if you get a good drive, you can get there in 2, as we see in a minute from Kevin Jones. I can't talk enough about this hole. I would love to one day play it. I'm just afraid I would be in the creek the whole time. Another great finishing hole. I would love to see a big tournament here soon and see the pros go at it. A world championship here would be so much fun. Blue Ribbon Pines. At least I hope this is what PJR is talking about. Has to be, right? Anyways, Blue Ribbon Pines up in Minnesota is pretty sweet. Top 10 course, has some really unique holes, and some that are just tough as nails. Hole 4 is a pretty cool par 4, requires a turnover shot off the tee, in the trees. Then you kind of come out of the trees for the second part, but then right back into the woods for the green. Turnover shot, then turnover shot, or just 2 forehands. What's cool about Bethel is they mark squares under the basket and put in red wood chips. Really helps with the aesthetic of the green. Really good idea for this one. This would be such a fun but nasty hole to play. I'm pretty surprised by myself that I didn't have an Idlewild hole in my first video, but no way I can make another one without such a cool place being in it. Today we check out the shortest hole on our list, the 287-foot par 3, hole 17. Best of luck hitting the green here. If you do, you're gonna make birdie, but odds are you're gonna end up somewhere else in a creek trying to scramble. We have to watch another Kevin Jones highlight here. Make sure you check out the fist pump after too. It's not a terrifying hole, no elevation, nothing like that, but something about it just makes me nervous. Maybe it's the winding of the creek that goes through the hole. Landing zone here, landing zone there. Best of luck getting it into those zones. I love this hole. Alright, number 1, this may be my new favorite hole, I gotta be honest. Hole 18, another finishing hole, I know, but check this out. Throw down the mountain, a tournament held at Grand Canyon Disc Golf Course in Brooksville, Florida is pretty sweet. Lots of elevation and water and all kinds of stuff. It's Florida, you're basically playing in a swamp, but this swamp has mountains. Hole 18, you throw down the hill to the landing zone, that's flat, then you throw back up to the green to another flat zone. What's cool about this hole, and which is different to most, is the flatness. Most of the courses I play that have elevation go downhill, then uphill gradually. What's cool about here is you throw down to the flats, then back uphill to the basket. Such a cool visual from the fairway throwing up to this hole. Thank you for the suggestion, this is a really solid pick. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. For anyone who likes the video and subscribes, I thank you as well. Don't forget to comment down below your favorite holes that I missed. I will try to get you into the next one. Alright, we'll see you next time.